What is up, everybody, and welcome back to Haunter News. Well, I guess not welcome back. Welcome to the first episode of Haunter News. So basically, if you guys are new here, which most of you are pretty much definitely new, this is a news channel. It's basically a group channel with a bunch of other haunters, where we will be going over and covering some different news throughout the haunter community. So we have Steel Vico,
Hello.
we have Matthew Tobin,
Hello.
and we have Halloween King.
Hi.
And then of course me, Haunt World. And now for our first episode, we also have a special guest, Dr. Halloween. Say hello.
Hello.
Welcome to Haunter News Network or Haunter News, whatever you guys want to call it. I don't know. But as you guys probably already know by now, the Halloween and Party Expo is currently going on. And usually this is the time when Morris Costumes releases their animatronics. But there was an incident where they said that they're not releasing it for another 30 days as of yesterday. So Psychotic Circus of Savannah had a meeting with the Morse Costumes, and they shared some pictures of their new animatronics for the 2021 season, which was really exciting because a lot of people got upset that there were no animatronics, we didn't get anything released, but at least we got some images of what to expect in the next coming days. So, are you guys ready to go over some images of the new animatronics?
Sure.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
So
But
to
this is
start
only a
off,
couple.
we have the 10-foot Towering Reaper, something like that. Basically, it is like the 12-foot skeleton from Home Depot last year, except it is 2 feet shorter and much better. And at least in my opinion, it is. So basically, it
I
is
agree
the
with that.
same thing with the digital eyes, except this one has a moving mouth. Its head turned side to side, and its chest lights up. And I love the outfit on it. It's not just a bare naked skeleton. I really like the outfit and the look of this guy. What do you guys think of it?
He's pretty
He's
cool.
pretty cool.
I probably
I'll
won't buy him though.
say I have
Yeah,
one
he's probably
thing
gonna
to
be
say.
like 350 or
Yeah, he's
something.
probably gonna be expensive. Like, I don't know, because they did make him shorter, but at the same time he does have more movements. So, like, they could be trying to go for 300 since they made him a little bit shorter, but I doubt it.
This
And
really gives me Towering Reaper vibes, and
Yeah.
because it has the light up chest, and Towering Reaper had the light up face. I'm just hoping the quality is better because I know Towering Reaper I think is cheaply made, or at least he looks like it.
Yeah,
But this
yeah.
just looks better, a
If it's
lot
like
better.
a 12-foot skeleton, it's probably gonna have a plastic face, plastic hands, so it should be better quality. I don't know if the
Ideally.
Tower Reaper from 2018 had foam or if it was actually plastic. I don't remember.
I think it was plastic.
and
Oh.
kind of like you said, with how it's kind of better than the skeleton. I think at night in the right conditions, the black will kind of make it look like he's like a giant flying reaper, which I think would
Oh,
also be
yeah.
like really
Yeah.
a cool
Ooh.
effect.
I
That
think
I didn't
I
even
would
think of that.
probably
Yeah,
go
that's a good
for.
point.
And I think maybe 10 feet is maybe kind of the max that they're able to achieve with animation. So that's maybe why they had to do that. Because
Now,
like 12
Yeah, I
feet.
also think like
you guys
go.
go.
Oh,
There you go.
okay. Okay. I was just gonna say because like maybe 12 feet is just a little too tall to have the head movement. Was pretty
I
much.
feel like the reason why they made it a little bit shorter is because when it's like 12 foot, they didn't really make it move or anything like with animation besides the LCD eyes. But but they probably made it shorter because the head turns side to side because Towering Reaper from Spirit was 10 feet tall as well, so
Mhm.
that's why they made it shorter.
It's probably like the
So
same.
they
It
can add the
could be like
animation
the
to it.
same base or something like that, probably.
Yeah.
It probably
He'd be a
has
good
all
like
the same
attention grabber.
I wonder
probably
if
has all
this
the same. It's
guy's.
the same kind of
Yeah.
mechanism as except for the mouth moving. But
I wonder if this guy's gonna be battery operated like the skeleton from Home Depot, or if he's gonna have a wire. Because if he's battery operated, then he might be able to stay outside like the skeleton from Home Depot, which would be cool.
Oh yeah,
Also,
that'd be
can I
nice.
mention something?
Yep.
He has 3 phrases. Apparently,
Yeah,
according
Oh, it does.
to
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
This is
But,
one I do want, but I feel like he's gonna be so expensive. Because when there's a prop
Probably.
that's tall, they automatically make it more, which is really annoying.
I mean, if you look at the archways, they're like 400, 379.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
Catacomb,
probably
I'm
gonna
pretty
be
sure.
expensive.
Height equals price increase, so
Yeah, exactly, which is annoying. Like, if they had like a 10-foot prop that was like 5 feet, it'd be like, instead of like 300, 350, it'd be like 180.
yeah.
I mean, they'll probably sell this guy on Amazon, like obviously, and he'll probably be cheaper there because I know Amazon has the more costume prices cheaper.
Shipping.
I
It's gonna
don't
be
know if they
expensive.
always are, but
Walmart
Well,
usually
not
has cheaper
always, but
stuff.
like
Like
most of
sells that
them
for
are.
cheaper. Has some stuff that's cheaper.
I think
Also,
it's the same people in Walmart and Amazon.
Ah.
I just want to say that all these are prototypes, so they could change.
Yeah,
But
what's it called in the video, the Psychotic Circus of Savannah's video? He also did say that they're trying to make the shoulders a bit more bulky.
Yeah.
So it's not gonna be like that skinny, which
I don't know.
I
I
don't know if
kind of
that's
like
a
it
good thing
skinny
or a
though.
bad
I
thing.
kind of like the way this one
Yeah,
looks with the way its shoulders and kind of
that
I think
that'll
it'd be
also
like
probably up the price too a little
it'd
bit.
be more imposing though if it had broader shoulders.
Mm.
I
True.
also really like the gray, the
Yeah,
light gray
same.
creepy cloth layer.
the
That looks
creepy
great.
cloth.
Like what Steele was saying before, that'll probably like the black will blend in more with the night, but that gray will really like show a bit more, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of look like he's like floating. You could add some fog, maybe.
Yeah. All
Okay,
right. Are
cut
we
this
ready
part
for the
out.
next prop?
Okay.
So this guy is the cellar dweller. He's, according to Dr. Halloween, he's supposed to be marked at 230 as of now, and he is supposed to be 7 feet. And if you remember the Pumpkin King, which was an unreleased prop from 2020 last year, he's supposed to be pretty much a reskin of that. And he definitely gives me like kind of sewer like vibes, just from the moss and stuff on his shoulders. But this might be my favorite so far.
Okay, yeah, I really like him too. Definitely another one of my favorites. He looks massive in the picture. I don't know
Yeah.
if that's just the picture, but it would be awesome if he's like over 7 foot. That would be awesome. Um, he just looks awesome.
Only thing I don't like is that hair. It looks a little weird
The
to me.
hair does look a little weird.
I
I like
think
the color. The
he-
color is good.
I
Yeah.
think he's got like a cool like you kind of said like it's I think it's more of like a swamp look than
Yeah, yeah.
um the thing I don't really like about him that much is the underneath off the like creepy cloth and kind of moss. Is his outfit underneath just looks a little cheap to me, and
Mhm.
just
Is he
my
wearing a
opinion.
suit? Yeah,
I think
I,
it's
I think
supposed
it's
to be
just a
a
basic
suit.
suit. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It just looks kind of cheap to me for
Sorry,
some
I'm
reason.
back now. Sorry
Um,
about that, Tyler.
but yeah,
I know you.
his hair does
I've
look a little
one
strange.
I have one really big problem though that I hope he isn't like this, because if he is, it's gonna be a big problem. But basically, Catacomb, he like his kind of like his back, it leans so far back, his mechanism, compared to his legs, and you can see where his clothing is split where the legs and the shirt are, which is really annoying on Catacomb because his hip hoops out, so it creates this really weird bump on like the from his where his clothes are separated, and it's really annoying. So I hope he doesn't have that, but it looks like he might.
Hang.
Should
Bro?
we should Okay. What's your opinion about this guy?
Freaking welcome,
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I had to do something.
bro.
He's pretty cool. I like him.
Good response.
I like his green
I'm
eyes.
not gonna
Those are
buy
cool.
him most likely.
Yeah, I like the green eyes.
I most likely will buy
As
him.
green eyes are pretty good.
Okay, so next up we have the Witch Duo. Now this is my personal favorite for the ones that have been released. Usually I'm not too big of a fan of witch props, but this one just really stands out from all the others in my opinion. The detail on their face and the coloring is just amazing. I really like how it looks. I love the cauldron, but sadly, um, apparently they're going to be making it a bit smaller and changing some stuff to it because it's too big to ship and stuff like that. But I really like how it looks, which is it's really upsetting. So the witch on the right, the one stirring the pot, basically she's gonna have a stirring motion and move her mouth, and then the one on the left is apparently gonna move side to side and have mouth movement, which is really cool. I like that they both have mouth movement. Um, but just the detail on them, and I love the clothes. I love I think what are those? It's hard to see from the picture. I think like skeleton keys on the one on the left, like around her waist. It just really
Wait,
adds to the detail.
Oh
What?
yeah, I see
the
that.
thing that stirs a bone.
Oh, I didn't even realize that. Yeah, that's really
Oh,
cool.
I didn't get the same.
Actually, those might just be bones on the side. I think they're just normal bones, possibly. But I just really love the detail on them that was put. I love the different layers of clothing. It just really makes it look that much better. What do you guys think?
I have one thing to say about the cauldron.
Mm.
I like the design on the cauldron. I want them to keep the design,
Yeah,
but I want them to
Oh,
change the
they
way
will
that
they
it
will keep the
sits.
design.
the bottom does
It,
look
the,
weird.
yeah, it looks really awkward the way it's sitting, but I really love the detail on the witches and including like
They're-
the clothes and everything. They look great.
I
They're
think
keeping the same design of the cauldron, but they're making it smaller. So
I think this is Seasonal Visions like showing how to do a witch animatronics correctly, and making them actually decent because, like, making them not like the generic green witches just makes it look a lot better in my opinion, kind of more
Mhm.
realistic. Like you might actually, from a distance, you might actually think those are real.
From these pictures, they really do look realistic.
Compared to like
Mhm.
the green ones you see at Menards and Home Depot, it's like this is just like a step up,
Yeah.
I think, and probably one of the best looking witch props out there, assuming they don't ruin it when they make the production models.
yeah, I mean
I think
the faces are probably gonna get.
That's what I'm
deformed and
scared of.
stuff.
yeah,
Yeah.
hopefully they fix that. Hopefully they fix that issue for the 2021
Yeah, because everybody
Halloween
was
season.
complaining about that. So
Hopefully they can acknowledge that issue and fix it.
also, I
Home
want to say
Depot's witches are
something.
more like. Here you go.
That usually for the past couple of years they haven't really been making witch props for like Moors or like just for wholesale in general. Like the only ones they made were like I think the
For
last
Home
one's in
Depot.
2018 or something.
They
But
made some for Home Depot last year.
They bring
oh
them back
they did?
every
Oh.
year.
Well, those are like the same ones that they had for like a while. But like for this year, they're making new ones, and people are wanting Grinning Groocher to return. So I mean, this might be a little hint of something, because that happened with Uncle Charlie with the lollipop, with Candy Creep and what is
Mr.
his
Happy.
name, Mr. Happy and stuff. So who knows? Who knows?
Also, with what Vico said, like I feel like the Home Depot witches and stuff feel a little more kid friendly.
Yeah, yeah.
Like with the
Yeah,
way that they're
yeah.
just like they just like the way that they like their voice lines and stuff too. They just seem so much more like happy.
I was
Like
just
obviously we
gonna
don't know
say
the
that.
lines for these
Maybe
yet,
this
but
will
they
come
I
just
with
hope they don't
better
ruin their voices.
phrases.
I really hope.
Yeah,
I
I
hope
feel like
they don't ruin it with
they
their voices.
have better voices now.
Hopefully some dark,
Yeah.
scary phrases come out of these.
Yeah.
Like I hope
yeah, I'm like
that they step
like
up their
this-
voice acting
Like
in this one.
A
I
bit
slaughtered this
deeper
kid,"
and
something like
more
that.
gruesome of a witch voice instead of really high pitch.
yeah, like more of like an like kind of like the Bone Witch, like
Mhm.
the
Just like an old
low
lady.
kind of
Yeah.
raspy
Yeah.
voice.
Are you talking about the macabre witch?
Oh yeah, her. She's pretty cool.
I think
like
so.
Yeah,
The
I don't
one
know if
at
we want
home,
to have
right?
that
Is that
voice,
what it was?
but
The
Any-
big
one at
like
home is,
standing
the-
one. I don't know.
The one at home is a bone with for
Yeah.
last year's.
yeah.
Do you think we should move on now?
Yes.
Anything?
Okay,
Okay.
so this is the Smooth Say Witch. You can have her sit down or stand up, which is pretty unique for some SVI props in my opinion. But yeah, what's your guys' opinion?
She also
Most
has the
articulate skating
digital eyes.
arms.
She also does
Oh, yeah.
have the digital eyes, which is cool.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
digitalized.
I forgot about that.
They look really cool, actually.
I'm more of a fan of the witch duo, but she definitely is cool.
So, do we know if her crystal ball is going to do anything?
It changes colors,
Yes,
I'm
it's
pretty
gonna
sure.
do that.
Okay.
That it's gonna light up.
Yeah.
I feel like they should have just had her eyes light up, like, and not the non-digital eyes, and then they should have found a way to implement that into the crystal ball instead.
That
Ooh,
would have
that
been
actually would've
cool.
cool.
Yeah,
That'd
I
like
be
feel
her
like
cool.
that would have
face
been a
in
better move, in my
That
opinion.
that would have been awesome.
I think they did with
Yeah.
I'm not too sure if they made it like a generic light up or the digital light up. I'm not too sure, but who knows?
Maybe they did. Maybe they just implemented.
Yeah, maybe
it
they
into
did.
both.
Maybe they did.
That would be really cool.
She definitely does look cool, and I kind of like her. Like, that's great that you can. I'm curious though. Like, I'm just kind of curious. How will they make her be able to stand and sit?
Probably like
Like,
I
a
feel
will it
like
be
you
pin.
just push her up or
Yeah,
something.
Probably
probably
like
like a
Crazy
push
Create,
pin
or
type,
no?
a
Yeah.
Wait.
push pin type look, because it's not like
Oh, sorry.
animated. I
She's
mean,
not
like,
animated like
yeah,
that.
her mouth probably
Yeah.
moves by the looks of it.
Her
Um,
head and
Yeah.
her head turns side to side, I believe, and her mouth moves.
okay,
So,
okay.
Is that it?
and I think her arm that's not holding the ball is pulsable. I'm not too sure, but
Yeah, that's like
It does look
the
plausible.
Reaper dude last year. I don't remember if it was Menards or what it was, but that like fortune teller Reaper that kind of looks swampy, like cellar dweller, and he put his like hand over the ball and then he took it back. I'm pretty sure this is like just like that, except it has the extra sit and stand thing.
All right. Anyone
I
ready
hope
for the
they
next prop?
implement that.
so this is the hooded phantom. Uh, he, at first we believed that he was a static, but now we've hearing reports that he moves his arms, and also his you can place a green light under him, and his face and torso can kind of light up as well. Now this guy's pretty cool, is because uh, the stuff on him isn't ordinary fabric. It's like stuff that it would keep its shape. So if he's in a place that's very windy, he'll keep his shape. He looks like a statue, and I really like that about him. So,
I
what do you
have
guys think about it?
like one thing to say.
Yes.
I wish his movement was like Wailing Phantoms because I think that would have looked amazing if he had like the kind of like the up and down movement that Wailing Phantom has. I just think that adds something to him.
The one
And
with
he
the
Uh,
also
digital
has
eyes.
audio as well. He also has audio.
I'm
So
pretty sure that the light. I thought the light came with him. Like you, but you
it
have the
does.
option to
It
turn
does.
on. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah,
You
the
have the
light
option
comes
to
with
turn
him.
it on and off, and like turn the audio on and off, stuff like that.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
technically,
You
you
can do
could do
that.
that with
Well,
any
yeah,
prop.
yeah.
Yeah.
I really like this because it can fit almost anywhere, in my opinion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like he'd
I
be
can
good
see
to
that.
just like have just like standing there like in the background. I think that'd be really cool if you just had like a spotlight shining on him and he was just like in the background.
I mean,
think
like
that'd
he'd
be
be
cool.
something easy just for someone to make. Like this could also be inspiration
Yeah.
for somebody to make. Um,
Yeah.
But yeah.
All right.
No, I feel like I'm gonna try and buy him this year. Hopefully he's not too pricey. I think he's uh for me personally, I think he's gonna be like $200. So
do you guys
He's
know
probably
the
gonna
height of
be
him?
a little more. He looks big.
he
He looks
looks
like he's
yeah
probably 6.5 feet. I think
yeah.
I heard
I'm
someone
thinking
Probably
say
7.
6 feet, and I don't remember who.
I can't.
I'm
I doesn't.
thinking
I don't think 7 feet. I
I'm
don't think it
thinking
would
he's
be that high.
I think he's
he's
like a
probably 6
little bit
feet then.
bigger than Gatekeeper. So like maybe
Gatekeeper short.
6'2".
Yeah, I could
Gatekeeper's
see him
like
just being like
five
6 foot. This guy.
nine, I think.
All right, here we go. So up next we have Cotton Candace, who is basically this girl in a like cotton candy machine, and I think she's supposed to kind of move around and
He
spin. I
spins
believe is
around.
what she does, and it uses the it's basically the same girl that is being held by I believe uh, clowning around clown, and
And Towering
it's
Boogeyman, I
and
think.
towering boogeyman, yes. And I think it's a really cool concept that I would have really liked to have gotten, but it's like $200, which is kind of, in my opinion, a little bit too expensive. But definitely a very
Absurd,
cool
in my opinion.
concept, and kind of makes me excited for what other kind of unique things Seasonal Visions is going to make kind of related to this, and maybe we'll get something kind of carnival themed. So, what do you guys think?
Okay, this is very unique, but this looks like something that like you could just make at home for like $30.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Just the price is absurd considering it's pretty much like just a little bit bigger than a tabletop prop. It pretty much is a tabletop.
I think it is. I think it's a
Basically.
little bit bigger.
Well, I
Uh,
mean, if we look at it, it's on the ground, and if we look at the wall, it's
true.
probably gonna be
Yeah.
like about a 3 foot, maybe
I
4
Yeah, it's
feel
foot.
at the
like it.
bottom of like the windows on the sides of the door.
I feel like it's
Yeah,
gonna
I'd say.
be bigger than we're expecting. It's gonna be like one of those,
Yeah,
but at the same time
yeah, I think
small.
that's
Kind
right.
of something like Man's Possessed Friend, Frighten the Box. How we thought they were smaller, but they turned out to be bigger. I feel like
Yeah.
that's how
Yeah,
this
I
is gonna
feel like
be.
that's gonna be the same with Frightened Box. Like, I don't
I
know.
really don't like the bottom. I really don't like it.
it looks very cheap and
It
kind of takes
looks
away from.
bad.
I wish it kind of came with like a little tent, like
I
added,
wish it was like one of those cotton candy machines that are on wheels, something like that.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah,
That like you
same.
push.
same.
And it'd be cool if you
I
could actually walk this around, like it was working wheels and you
Yeah.
could walk it around.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But the
yeah.
bottom just looks really bad. I like the cotton candy on the side. I like
Mhm.
that.
I like that. That's
But
cool.
I like the whole concept of it, but it could be better. Though.
hopefully it's just a rumor saying it's 200. Hopefully it's not really 200.
Well,
But
the psychic circus guy, he said
yeah.
it was.
Said
I believe he
Yeah,
said it
yeah,
was
he did.
200.
He did. But hopefully that's like not a set price. Hopefully they'll lower it. But
Yeah, I believe they'll.
cuz
I
like
think
the
they'll lower
face on the girl is really detailed. She does look older than she's
She
supposed to
looks
be, but at the same time it is
curvy.
detailed. Yeah.
I think her face needs to be changed. In my opinion,
Yeah.
I think they need to rework the face and give her a less. If they're gonna charge $200, rework the face, and give her a less bland outfit, maybe.
And then I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
her arms are gonna move back and forth.
Hopefully that
Oh, they
doesn't look
are.
bad. I'm worried
I'm
about that
pretty
looking
sure.
like
I
cheap
think.
Yeah.
I'm not 100% sure
It's
though.
gonna look
like
like an
Just
inflatable, one of those
it
inflatables where the
reminds me of
arm
the
moves and
inflatable
stuff.
ghost girl. If that's the movement I'm
Yeah,
envisioning,
that's what I
Yeah,
was
something
and
gonna
like
if
that, I
that's the
think.
movement, I'm gonna be very disappointed.
She
it
needs
literally
polka
like
dots on her
why
outfit.
don't you
That would
just
look
tip
cool.
over the entire prop?
I was thinking
Yeah.
that too. Like, it's only a little wire base probably, so like
Yeah.
I don't know.
You probably gotta wait on it though.
Yeah.
Even then,
Yeah.
All right. To the next prop.
Okay, so now the last section we have are these 3-foot door greeters. So this one right here that I'm gonna start off with is a doll. Out of all of these, it's my personal favorite. Because the other ones, I don't know, they just don't really make sense. I guess you could have a baby clown or something like that. But like dolls are supposed to be small, which is why I kind of like this one. It seems like its eyes light up, possibly a moving mouth. I'm not 100% sure on that one. But I'm not sure if it has any other movements. But the doll really does look cool. The detail looks like a doll on it. I'm not too big of a fan of any of these. Especially that they said that it's gonna range from about $100 to $115. So that's a
Absurd.
little pricey for a little 3-foot thing that just lights
Yeah.
up. Maybe has a couple of mouth movement or something like that. But yeah, not too big of a fan of them.
Also,
Alright.
I'd like to say something. With the doll, my friend pointed out that maybe the doll twitches like twitching Banshee,
I
and like
doubt it.
I don't know about that, but like,
doubtful,
Nah, I doubt it.
yeah,
unlikely.
I have
yeah, that is
They're probably all
two
gonna
things
pretty
to
much have the
say.
same movement.
I have
yeah,
two
they're
things
probably
to
gonna
say.
turn their heads and move their mouths. So, but I feel like the
First off,
scarecrow's gonna be different. Sorry.
I think the clothes that she has should be like what Mommy's favorite had, because no,
Yeah.
Mommy's favorite should have the clothes that she has.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah.
Yes.
Because that's so much more detailed, but it just looks so much like creepier. And
I
also,
think that outfit's really nice.
I don't like the way that mouth looks because I'm assuming it's gonna move. And
Yeah, yeah, that's what I was
there was
thinking.
that clown from like 10 years ago or whatever. I don't even know. It probably wasn't that long ago. But there was that clown that was
The
standing
Pan
kind of off
Asian
to the
Creations
side. I think.
clown. Evil
Yeah,
clown.
he had that same mouth.
Oh yeah.
That looks horrible.
But
And I don't like that.
I
kind
feel
of
like
mouth.
it goes good with this. It's kind of like a doll. It's like that's what a doll looks like.
Puppet.
It's like
It's
more
like a
like a
puppet.
puppet, yeah.
Yeah,
type
it
of
works
look.
better,
agree
but
with
it
Tom
still
World
just looks
there.
off to me.
Alright.
And they also have SVI bases as well. Like they're not just like the PAC ones where it's just like the shoes. Like they actually have bases.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
bandanas like that too.
Alright. This next one's the little witch, the door greeter witch. She probably has the same movement as the doll, but I don't really care for her. She's not bad, but she's not good either. So yeah, that's my opinion.
Kind of cute.
I don't really like her. I mean, she's basically a mini version of like the Michaels one that was like I forgot what year it came out, and I didn't really like the life size one, so I don't care for the mini one.
She's like a mini version of that witch that came out, the sitting and standing one. Like
Yeah.
her
she's
arm
willing to use the ball,
position,
too.
her arm position, the ball, just a lot less
Yeah.
detailed.
Yeah, it's a lot like more kid friendly. These are kind
I
of kid
think
friendly.
her head turns and her mouth does as well. So.
Next one. Okay, so next we have the I guess door greeter scarecrow, and I really kind of do like the face that he's got, but like how it kind of looks like a kind of like a demented pumpkin, but then kind of the rest of the way down just kind of is a little boring to me. I know it's just like a scarecrow, but it just kind of feels like it lacks detail because it's just like the plaid and the arms don't really look like they really go with the plaid like detailing thing. It just doesn't um look the greatest in my opinion, but I think the animation's going to be the same with the rest of them. But I think this is probably the best looking one in my opinion, just because of the face.
I'm
So,
pretty
This
sure.
gives me Looming Strawman vibes a little bit. The way that the arms are, and just kind of
And-
like the way that he is postured. But
and
the
speak-
clothes look so like just they don't look proper.
They look generic.
I'm pretty sure for the arms that you were saying that they look different. I'm pretty sure there's just creepy cloth on them, and it's making
Yeah.
it look different.
Speaking of
Yeah,
Looming
okay.
Strawman,
Oh.
my friend said he kind of looks like he has the same animation. I know that's crazy because it's like a 3-foot guy. I could see that. I could see that.
If it
could.
did, then that would be good.
Because you can see he kind of just like a bit, not really kind of. He's just kind of standing still a bit. So he might lunge out. Who
I
knows?
wish it
He has
had
a
more of a
different
burlap
base.
face. I wish it
Yeah.
had more of a burlap face. I'm not a big fan of the pumpkin on
Yeah.
him.
I kind of like
It looks
that,
a little
but-
weird. The eyes
Yeah.
look really weird in my opinion,
I-
and the texture of it.
Yeah. I wish it had like more of like a burlap type face.
I
Oh,
think
I
if
kinda
you
like
look closely, you can see that the base is actually different than the clown,
Yeah.
at least.
Yeah.
It looks plastic and like a plastic
Huh.
or
Like a
wooden.
gemmy
Kind of
base
looks like the
almost.
Pan Asian
Or
creation
Crazy
tree
Crate.
base.
Yeah. Well, the Crazy Crate ones are wood.
Wait a
Yeah,
minute.
like it looks like. Oh no, it is the same. I think for the
I'm
most
looking
part.
at this now, and these guys are about 3 foot. And comparing it to the window, pretty sure this is in the same room as Cotton Candace, and
Yeah.
they're about the same. At least from this angle, looks like the same height as the window, and she's a bit shorter than the window. So that means she might be less than 3 feet, possibly.
But their hats.
I'm pretty sure that's what it counts. I'm pretty sure they count it with the hats.
So the
Well, yeah,
hats,
'cause
I
the
mean, are what
doll
kept
is
me
I
taller
feel.
than the rest.
Yeah.
Like the doll and actually the clown's short.
The
Never
clown
mind.
looks like the clown kind of looks a bit taller, but I mean it's just the camera angle.
Yeah, it's hard to tell with the camera angles. That's the only problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we move on?
Yep.
Yes.
So next we have the clown door greeter. Now I like to nickname this one Mini Top because he is a mini version of the Big Top clown that was sold first at Walmart, but then was sold at Home Depot online only last year. And basically the life-size one turned his head side to side and moved his mouth. With this mini one, I believe he's gonna have the same animation, and the arms are postable on the mini one as well. So I think, so that's pretty cool. Overall,
Gnarly.
this one is my favorite out of the 4, and I really love him. I don't know why, but I really love him.
I don't know how to feel about him. It's just like there's something that looks off about him to me.
He looks like he kind of looks like a kid's body with a man's head. That's what
Yeah,
he
I
kinda
see
reminds
that.
me of him.
Yeah.
He looks,
Yeah.
Like, if you look at the face, it's all like old and stuff, but like this.
Yeah, he's just like the expression on it just looks really weird for some reason compared to like the size
Like,
and everything.
with
Oh my god, yeah, I see that now. That looks really weird.
oh,
It looks like he's a plastic face then.
now I'm looking at the
plastic
witch,
looking-
and I
that's
feel like
gonna be
she's.
loud, guys. They're gonna be loud.
I'm looking at the witch now, and I think her mouth movement is like the same as the doll one, where it's at the PAC. So.
Bandit Danny laughs at you, Vico.
And then
Loud
the
mouth.
archways like Looming Clown and Looming Ghoul, they had that same kind of PAC mouth movement where it's like all
Catacomb
plastic
and
and
Underworld
stuff.
have it too. Catacomb, Underworld, and Cuddles have it. Except theirs is
Yeah.
like thin plastic. And it's like only the frame.
But yeah, I like the clown a lot.
Well, everyone, that's going to be the end of this video. I hope you guys all enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. and make sure to turn notifications on so you will be notified anytime new news happens in the Haunter community. I know this video came up a little bit later. It's a little bit later than we were expecting. We wanted to do our first video together, but what's it called? As we go, the videos are going to come out sooner, as soon as possible, right when we get the information. We will let you guys know. That is the purpose of this channel, so you guys know what is going on in the Haunter community. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Anything to say, anyone else?
Bye.
We should say
Bye.
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 time.
See you next
Peace.
time.
Bye.